Again. We can continue with the next presentation and demo session regarding analyzing social media trends. Our speaker is Armin Alibasic. Armin Alibasic is an assistant professor at the Faculty of Information Systems and Technologies at the University of Donya Gorica, UDG. He is a distinguished expert in computer science, specializing in NLP and AI. With a PhD from Khalifa University and more than a decade of experience in data science and business analysis, Armin authored 12 scientific papers with over 140 citations, and he is the recipient for the prestigious Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Award for best research in human resources. So Armin, if you are ready, you can start now.
Thank you, Özlem, very much for the nice introduction. Let me just let me know, can you hear me well? Is everything fine?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great. And I'm sharing now my screen. Let me know if you can see the full screen presentation as well.
We can see it, but not in full. Yes, now it's in full screen. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So thank you very much, all. And I want to thank our colleague Maria for wonderful and comprehensive presentation that she gave before. I must say that this one will not be that much in depth, but I wanted to make it, how to say, interesting for everyone, because we will have here from all kind of different levels. From the basic, I saw in the questions, some of the people, they don't have coding experience, so I wanted to make it a bit fun for everyone. And of course, I want to thank everyone for the opportunity to do presentation on this topic. So before starting, I will just briefly, 1 minute, introduce our university, University of Donya Gorica, which was founded in 2010. Sanya gave a very comprehensive presentation yesterday about it, so I will not go in details. I will just say that we are very interdisciplinary university, where we have many different faculties, as well as many different collaborations with all kind of institutions, and we are officially powered by Arizona State University as well. And in regards to the NCC Montenegro, again, all this was presented yesterday, but I kept it here for the people who may not attend the previous session. So just shortly, I will say that we are the leading partner from the Montenegro, UDG, and as well the University of Montenegro is associated partner for the EuroCC project. And regarding the infrastructure in the Montenegro itself, we don't have the HPC capabilities, but we are collaborating with other partners where we are using their facilities as well. And we are mostly focused on kind of raising awareness for the SMEs and industry. We are showcasing them demos, how they can use, so they can utilize the HPC more in their domain of fields. And what we are really proud is that we had many collaborations and over like 20 projects and collaborations and conferences also regarding the EuroCC. So that is what we are really proud about. Now, regarding our topic, this is the agenda. So I will briefly introduce you to the topic and myself, but Özlem already did a great job. And we will discuss a bit why social media basically was the potential of real-time analytics using the HPC to instantly identify trends and any other trending topics. And we will do a short demo in Python. I know you are all very tired, so it will be very brief. I will try not to take full 1 hour. So I'm hoping between maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, let's see, depending also on the questions as well. So like Özlem said, my name is Armin. I've completed my master's studies in University of Donya Gorica and my PhD in Abu Dhabi in Khalifa University. And my working experience as I have both academic and industry working experience. So academic, I'm assistant professors in subjects, databases, data science, programming, etc. And industry, I work in different various industries such as banking and finance, airline, automotive, all kind of industries where I was mostly doing the data analytics for all these industries. Now, regarding our topic, it is analyzing social media trends. So I will give you like a brief of, let me just try to minimize this because maybe it's also for you. So I will try to give you a brief about the natural language processing that was kind of the preceding of the modern LLM models that we are seeing today, very popular. So before, when I was doing my PhD, we only had this natural language processing, which was pretty limited in a sense how computers can understand this human language and how we can utilize it to identify some trends from it. So the original idea for this session was that because I was working with it before, I was working with the Twitter API. Now this is converted to X, social media, and that actually gave some problems, which I will talk later about. The initial idea was like to do this demo using the HPC and real-time analytics, where we will in real time gathering the tweets, what they are tweeting about right now as the demo is going, and we will build some visualizations like to see these trends. However, unfortunately, as the social media transferred from Twitter to X, they changed many of the capabilities, and now this what was free kind of for research to get this data in real time. Now it is paid, and if you want to download larger amount of data, they ask up to $5,000 per month, which is a really huge amount of money for that. And why is this topic important is because we can easily identify for all kind of, it can be interesting for the academia, it can be interesting for the industry, it can be interesting for the governments. All of them, they want to find out what is happening on the social media. Are there any threats? What are the trending topics, etc., etc. We'll see more about that later on. So the main goal about this demo, about this session, is that we will get the data which looks something like this, like in Excel format or something, and we want to make some sense of it as fast as possible. So imagine having like hundreds of thousands of records like this, and you need to tell me like what is happening, what is this, what they are talking about. Of course, for us humans, it will be impossible, but for the machines, it is very easy to get the let's say the sentiment analysis of each record, and we can get it aggregate. We can build some dashboards later on. We can identify trends about some certain topics. Are they more happy or they are less happy? And we can get about the words, like what the words are mostly impacting negative or positive sentiment. We can build some word clouds, etc., etc. We will see some of this. Now I want to put this question like, why social media? So there are mainly two types of data, structured and unstructured. So structured is mainly what we are all dealing in the corporate world, where we have these rows and columns. Everything is very nicely organized. We can write some SQL to get results from that data. However, in today's world, majority of the data is actually unstructured data. So according per the latest research, which I have from 2022, 90% of the data of the big data is actually unstructured data. In 2020, this was at 80%. So you can see now in 2 years, it went to 90%. I assume now in the 2024, it is probably around 95%. Why? Because all these things which are generated on social media, like videos, news, text, pictures, all of that is unstructured data. And it was until now, until the generative AI, it was the least exploited data, because it was very hard to analyze, to get any kind of insights from the data. So we were keeping it aside. for any kind of the analytics. However, today, especially with the generative AI, it's very, very easy to identify trends and to find out what is happening in that data. So what is this NLP, which I was mentioning before? It's a mix of language, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. And the goal is to learn computer to understand human language. So if you remember, even before like the generative AI, we used to had Hi Siri, okay, Google on the phones, and we were able to do some basic communication with the phone. So that is like the phone could understand what we want from it. And what we can do from this kind of data, we can easily extract the topics. What is that topic about? What they are mentioning? Is it about sport, politics, etc.? We can do some sentiment analysis, market intelligence. For example, one company runs some campaign. We want to instantly reply on that campaign. We don't want to lose market share. We can analyze basically social media or wherever they are running these campaigns, and we can react quickly. So they are not selling more than what we are selling. And of course, personalized advertisement we can do as well. Now, something new which is trending is generative AI, which is, I would say, continuation of the NLP. Now, what is happening is that because we have now this high performance computing, we have way more power than we used to have before. Now we could actually feed all this data into the models and teach them and train them. And that is when the generative AI is born in 2020s. And until today, it's keep disrupting the whole world, like all kind of industries. And what we can do with it, we are all we all know about the ChatGPT and what we can do with text. We can communicate with him. We can get some ideas as well. We can generate some images now with the latest model, audio, also video. So even the videos are more and more becoming photorealistic. Like we cannot distinguish between the AI video and like the real video. So basically what we will need in the future, it seems like we will need the AI to identify the AI generated videos, because we would not be able to do it. Now, what we can do with all this is, I mentioned a couple of the things already, but the most important thing is that real time we can analyze these insights and behaviors of the customers. Let's see, we run some marketing campaign and we can see immediately, is it making us good leads, or actually you all heard about some bad marketing campaigns which made the impact reverse. Like you wanted to make sell, actually people started boycotting you because of that campaign. So the social media will allow you instantly, if you know they misunderstood your message or something like that, you can immediately stop that campaign. These real-time analytics will help you. This is now talking about the brand reputation. And also targeted marketing, we can get all this data and we can analyze what the people are talking about, what they would like to see regarding the products, etc. And I was mentioning briefly the governments as well. For them, they can analyze and they can, what is very important is like, and today unfortunately is happening a lot, is spreading misinformation. And we have all these bots and they are changing the people opinions about the certain topics, up to that point that even in the US election, it was involved with kind of social engineering, where some people, actually some bots, will support a certain candidate and talking bad things about other candidates. So the people will say, oh yeah, this guy is good, this other guy is bad. So we want to identify these also things and stop spreading this misinformation. So now slowly we will go into demo. I will have a couple of more slides to guide you through some of the basic information, how we can get this data. And I will share this presentation with all of you at the end so you can have it. And this image here, I put it, it was actually created with the AI, with the DALE model. And that also we'll see through Python code, how you can do it in the Python code as well, not directly on the on the ChatGPT or other. And also this word cloud is generated from the actual data. So now, just briefly, I will talk about how we can get this data from the social media, and then we'll do the actual hands-on. So you are all aware about the API, application programming interface, which we are using to actually communicate between the database and that application. So what we are seeing is kind of front end, and this API we can use for the communication in between, and that is how we can tap into the database of that particular social media. And Python is an amazing tool that has an extensive list of these APIs. So we will be using example of this Twitter API, but they have also for Facebook and many other forms of social media that you can get this data directly. And I will show you also one tool which I use to export this data. If you're not that much aware of programming and having some issues, that tool you can also use to export the data. Now here I talk about a bit in steps, like how you can go to this X developer platform. You can create account, get access keys. So all this, you will have this information at the back end in the presentation, so you can follow it. And what I advise also, when you get this information, that you store it in some external Python code, which I did, you will see in my demo. And then you can actually showcase, like for example, now I can showcase to you, because all these secret keys will not be visible. Otherwise, somebody can misuse these keys from you. He can make you a high builder if he's exporting a lot of data, or you can end up they can block your account as well if you are misusing the data and not applying to the rules they set up there, what you can get. So at the end, now again, this is some addition that we have kind of workaround. The initial idea was to get this data real time and to analyze. But what I did is I just sorted this data somewhere externally so we can get it and put it into Python. So here are some of the libraries that you can use in Python to actually store the data. JSON is the most kind of popular, which works in many other areas as well, not Python. Pickle is the one interesting for Python, because you can store not only the data, but the models as well, which is very useful. And Pandas, my colleague Maria already mentioned, is the most used because it's the most basic one that we can very easily, we are used to this rows and columns kind of structure, and that is why Pandas is the most convenient for us, and I used it as well. And then we will see some results at the end from all the data we got, what is positive, what is negative, what are some trends, when they are publishing the most, in which hours. We will see how we can translate some of these tweets to English, because what I used for this session, because our colleagues from Turkey gave us this opportunity, I used the Turkey keyword, and especially this, I would say, new rebranded one, because and I'm completely agreeing with this initiative from the Turkey, because like if we use this particular keyword, we'll get only things relevant to the Turkey itself. While if we use that old name, Turkey will get all kind of different tweets, which are may or may not be related to the country Turkey. So, and also if you have some more questions about the session, after the session, you can always reach me to this email address. So that will be all for this introduction for the presentation.